Good evening, everyone. My name is Michelle Sear, a staff member with AARP Florida. Today, I'm joining you from Tampa Bay, and I have my good friend, Sonia Jihada, did I say it right? I know, after all of these sessions, I was going to eventually get it right. Sonia with Q Wellness has joined us yet again for another session of virtual yoga, and you are in for a wonderful treat this evening with iRest Yoga Nidra. And if you missed any of our other virtual yoga sessions with Sonia, know that you can find them on the AARP Florida or Facebook page, as well as the AARP Florida YouTube channel, which is where we keep our virtual library of all of our past events that have been recorded. And again, this is going to be a lovely session where we're going to take it down a notch, rest and relax just a little bit. Sonia, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Michelle. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us and for tuning in or for looking us up and choosing to bring us into your world today. This is iRest Yoga Nidra, and Nidra is sleep, yogic sleep, so it actually is a yoga nap time. You will want to get settled and be comfortable in your space. You will want to have some pillows and some blankets or folded towels or maybe even some foam blocks. Perhaps you're stretching out and resting on the floor and getting comfortable. Perhaps you're on your sofa or couch. Perhaps you're on your bed. But reclining is the best. So be back, lie on your back and get comfortable. Wiggle into your space. Bend your knees, your legs as you need. Support your knees if you have tight hips or low back pain. And then open up, let your shoulders fall open, let your arms come down and rest at your sides. If you have an eye pillow or an eye mask, this is a fabulous time to put that on and use that. You will want to be able to hear me, so don't tune out completely. And if you have headphones or earbuds so that you can block out the rest of the world, that's fine. In iRest Yoga Nidra, we actually invite the world in. So if you hear the noises, that is very much a part of this guided meditation anyway, to recognize where we assimilate, where we blend in with the world around us for that somatic and sensory experience. So take a few breaths and get comfortable. Show up for this practice of iRest Yoga Nidra. Be in your space. Take a couple deep breaths, maybe even kind of shake some things off. Shake off the day, shake off this last few minutes before you settled in and chose to join us here for this. And now I will ask a couple things of you. As you are lying back or sitting in a recliner or propping yourself up, have your forehead be higher than your chin. I'll turn to show you what I mean. If we were lying down, oh, you can't see my camera. If we were lying down and I'm all the way back, sometimes my forehead goes lower than my chin, but I want to make sure that you're propping your head up with a pillow or the chair or a cushion so that your head is higher than your chin, farther away from Earth's surface. So you want to be tilted, not flat. So not flat, tilted. And that helps calm thinking brain. That's why we do that. The prefrontal cortex, our executive function of the mind, goes and goes and goes. But being tilted helps stop that. It helps us quiet that voice, that nonstop chatterbox that's always advising us, that's always analyzing. So let's help that so that we can settle in. The other piece that I'm going to ask you to do is to develop your inner resource or your refuge. And today's practice is all about weaving your inner resource, bringing your inner resource, your refuge, your personal escape refuge throughout your day, throughout the practice, because this is what we do in life and this is what helps us so that we can handle the stresses, the disappointments, the frustrations, the anxieties, the responsibilities, the obligations, the deadlines. It is really good to have this inner resource, as we call it in the iRest program. And so to develop your inner resource, if you don't have one already, it is imagination. You will call up in your mind an image of a place. And then fill it with what you wish to have with you. This is going to be a place that is your sanctuary, a place where you feel loved, where you feel safe, where you can be at peace, at ease. That is the goal, if there is a goal, but that is the flavor of practicing iRest Yoga Nidra. The intention is to find ease, to move into ease, to welcome peace and ease. When we are there, when we feel safe, when we feel loved, we can then open up to the experience of joy and satisfaction and happiness. So let's do that. Create your inner resource. Design it now in your head. If you've practiced with me before, or if you've practiced Yoga Nidra or iRest Yoga Nidra before, you are acquainted with it. So pull it up now and embellish it. This sanctuary in your mind, this happy place would be the cliche, right? This happy place of yours is better when it has as many details as possible. So what does it look like? What does it sound like? Who is there with you? What does it smell like? Are there aromas, odors, scents, your favorite foods? What does it feel like? Is it warm? Is it cool? Is it inside somewhere? Is it outside? Are there breezes in the trees? Are there ocean waves? Are there birds chirping or crickets? Is it the laughter of family members or friends, dear friends around a table? Call in all the people who are in your heart tribe. They don't have to be alive all at the same time. Bring them into your place, or develop an inner resource that might be solitary. Sometimes that is beautiful, right? Sometimes that is what I need. Sometimes as a soldier and a mother, and then as a deployment, or deployed single mother, there were times when I wanted solitude. I wanted escapism. And so one version of my inner resource was out on the mountainside. I grew up visiting the Sierra Nevadas and hiking along the John Muir trails in the summer. And so that is that's one of my inner resources. And sometimes I don't want people in my space. I want just me and the open, wide blue skies and the clear, crisp edges of the mountains in the distance and just the sounds of nature and just me. So you develop that now. You've been developing it in your mind as I've been chatting. You have your inner resource. Maybe you have 2 or 3, and you can choose from them as you need in the moment, in the mood that you're in. Okay, now that you have that, let's begin. Wiggle around a little more and settle in. Settle back into a comfortable resting position and adjust your body so that you feel completely supported by the surface you're resting on. Take a big, full, deep breath, open your mouth, and just sigh it out. Release unnecessary tension in your jaw, in your shoulders, in your arms. With each breath, just get heavy and soft. The torso surrenders. The legs are soft and comfortable. Your entire body and mind settling into feeling at rest and at ease. Wiggle around. Is there anything you can do to be 5% more comfortable? 5% more in this space. During this practice of iRest, welcome with curiosity and openness every experience you have as a messenger that's here to help you experience health, resilience, well-being, and wholeness at every level of your body, mind, and spirit. Breathe. Allow your senses to be open to the environment and sounds around you and within you. Welcome the feeling of warmth or coolness where the air touches your skin, the sensations where your body touches the surface that's supporting it, and the feeling of letting go and being at ease throughout your entire body and mind. Welcome your heartfelt mission, this feeling that life is living you with purpose, with meaning, with value. And silently affirm the following words to yourself. Experience them as true with your entire body and mind. I am a unique and valued expression of life. Life is living me with purpose and meaning. Breathing in this space, in your practice. Bring to mind your intention or create an intention for today's practice. Sometimes it's mere curiosity if you've never tried iRest Yoga Nidra before. Sometimes it's the need for escapism, for self-care, for some rest, for nourishment. Sometimes this practice is dedicated in the memory or fondness of someone. Your intention supports you to live your heartfelt mission. Perhaps your intention is just to remain awake and attentive throughout this guided meditation, or to explore a particular sensation or emotion. Feel and affirm your intention with your entire body in this moment. Now bring to mind your inner resource. If you have more than one, choose one and call it up now. That felt sense within your body where you experience the feeling of being secure and at ease. Imagine the place, the people, the experience that supports you in feeling secure and at ease. Using all of your senses to enhance the experience. What are the sounds? What are the sights? What are the sensations? What are the smells and tastes that invite ease and well-being into your entire body and mind? Affirm that you can return to your inner resource at any time, day or night, during this practice of iRest, or whenever you feel the need to take a momentary time out to rest, to restore, and to feel totally secure and at ease in your life. Breathing. Welcome now the sensations of your body as you rotate your attention throughout your body. You may feel something or little or nothing at all, but whatever you experience is perfect, just as it is. Sense your jaw and your mouth, your teeth, your tongue, your lips, your gums. Swallow, perhaps there's a residual taste from something you ate or drank earlier in the day. Now sense the entire inside of your mouth, the jaw and mouth as complete sensation. Give up thinking and simply welcome the sensation in the jaw and mouth. Sense now your left ear. Listening through the left ear, sense the earlobe, the outer ear, the inner ear, the ear canal. Breathing and feeling, sensing that left ear. Now sense the right ear. The connection at the edge of the jaw, the inner ear, the ear canal, the outer ear, the earlobe. The right ear, perhaps hearing your swallow as you swallow or move your jaw. Welcome the sensation of both ears at the same time. Welcome the noises that you hear through the ears. Particularly through this microphone, you might be hearing the helicopters overhead as we celebrate the Tampa Bay Lightning Bolts victory. Perhaps in your household, you are hearing the noises and the movement of life in your space or of the community and city outside. Breathing with awareness of your ears, welcoming the sensation of both ears at the same time. Now, sense your nose. Breathing, sense the left side of the nose, the left nostril. Breathing in and out through the left nostril, the flow of air and sensation on the left side of the nose. Now breathe and sense the right side, the right nostril. Breathing and feeling the flow of air and the sensation or any odors and aromas or scents. Now appreciate both nostrils, the entire nose at the same time. Feel the sensation of the left eye, the eyebrow, the temple, the cheekbone, the entire eye. And now the right eye, the eyebrow, the temple, the cheekbone, the entire right eye. Eyelids blinking if your eyes have been open, or eyelids resting and eyelashes touching if you have closed your eyes for this practice of iRest Yoga Nidra. Welcome now the sensation of both eyes at the same time, without going into thinking, just sensing and appreciating the eyes in your head, and sensing the forehead above the eyebrows, up to the hairline, over to the temples, the entire forehead, softening the skin, breathing. And now sense the top of the head and the back of the head. Sense the sides of the head over to the ears, and then down the back of the neck and the sides of the neck under the jaw to the front under the chin. Now sense the entire face, head, and neck as sensation. Breathing and sensing the entire head, face, and neck. Move into your left shoulder and sense the left upper arm, the left elbow, the forearm, the wrist, the palm and fingers. Now sense the entire left arm as one, connected from shoulder to fingertips. Move now to the right side and sense the right shoulder, the right upper arm, the right elbow, the right forearm and wrist and palm and fingers. Breathing. Now sense the entire arm as one, connected relationship from shoulder to fingertips, the entire right arm. And now sense both arms, welcoming the sensation of both shoulders, arms, elbows, hands at the same time as radiant sensation. Sense the upper chest. Breathing, feel the chest moving. Now sense the belly. Breathing, feel the belly moving. Now sense the back, the low back as you're resting, and the mid back, behind the ribs, behind the heart, behind the lungs. Sense the upper back, the shoulder blades, behind your neck. Now sense the entire back side of the torso and the entire front side of the torso and the entire torso front and back, inside and outside, a shimmering, radiating sensation. Breathing. Bring attention into your hips, into the pelvis. Move into the left side, the left hip, the left glutes, the left upper leg, the left thigh, the left knee, the lower leg, ankle, foot, and toes. The sensation of the entire left leg from toes to hip. Affirm to yourself, I'm awake, attentive, yet relaxed and at ease. Breathing, sense now the right side, the right hip, the right glutes, the right leg, the thigh, the knee, the lower leg, the ankle, the foot, the toes. Breathing, sensing the entire right leg from toes to hip. And now sense both legs at the same time, welcoming both hips and the glutes, the entire pelvis, both thighs and knees and shins, ankles and feet, all together, the entire lower half of your body, the two legs as radiant sensation. Welcome now the entire front side of your body from toes and legs, torso and face, arms and shoulders, the entire front side of your body, and now the back of the body. Feeling, sensing, breathing into the back of the body, from the back of the head and neck, down the back of the torso, the glutes, the back of the legs, the heels, the soles of the feet. The entire back side now, and the entire outside of the body, front and back. The entire outside of the body, shimmering, radiant sensation as you breathe. Now sense the inside of the body, from the top of the head, the inside of the face, and the neck and the torso, down the legs, and the back side, up the legs, through the hips, the back of the torso, the back of the lungs, the back of the neck, the entire inside of your body. Breathing, welcoming the radiant sensation of your body. As you're welcoming the sensation, take time also to experience the felt sense of your inner resource. Bring up the image of that place, that sensation, that feeling of safety, security, of love, peace, and being grounded, being at ease. Go back and forth now between welcoming and feeling your inner resource and feeling a particular sensation that is present in your body that you've noticed as we conducted this body scan. Breathing here. Note how you're the observer of everything that's present in your body. Everything just as it is. Observing all that's present. Affirming to yourself, I'm practicing iRest Yoga Nidra. My body is deeply resting, perhaps even asleep, but I'm aware, at ease, attentive, and awake. Breathing here, settling into your body. Sense your body breathing itself. Sense the breath. in its natural flow, in through the nose, into the neck, into the chest and belly. Sense the air as it enters your body and exits your body, the gentle rise and fall of your chest and belly. Now, begin counting your breaths. Begin counting from 1 to 11 while sensing your belly expand and release with each breath, like this. Inhaling, the belly expands. 1. Exhaling, belly softens and releases. 1. Inhaling, belly expands. 2. Exhaling, belly releases and softens. 2. And so on. You continue counting your breaths. Inhaling, feeling the belly rise. Exhaling, feeling the belly fall. With each count, with each breath, tension releasing throughout your entire body. Continue counting and breathing. During each exhalation, feel the deep release of tension throughout your body. With each inhalation, remain with this feeling of deep release. Welcome the deep relaxation throughout your body with each breath, affirming to yourself, I'm awake and attentive to each breath. I am alert and attentive to my body, deeply resting and relaxing. I am awake and attentive to my body, nourishing itself. I am practicing iRest, Yoga Nidra. If you lose count, or you have come now to the count of 11, begin again at the count of 1. Big, deep breaths. Inhaling, long, smooth exhaling. Tension releasing throughout the entire body. Jaws, ears, eyes, forehead, scalp, shoulders, arms, hands, belly, hips, legs, feet. Tension releasing throughout the whole body. Breathing, releasing. Welcome and nourish the feeling of your inner resource now. That space of secure, grounded, love, peace. That space of feeling at ease. Your entire well-being nourished as you continue to count and breathe, experiencing your breath coming and going. Every cell in your body welcoming the feeling of security, of well-being, of grounding, of love. Now allow any counting to fall away. Remain attentive to the flow of sensation throughout your body as you breathe, sensing the body as a radiant field of sensation. Feeling the body from the inside out, the breath filling the inside, and sense how you're the observer of all that's now present, affirming to yourself, I'm awake and relaxed. I'm alert and attentive. I'm practicing iRest. I am at ease. Breathing here. Welcome now any sensations that are present in your body, in your being. Perhaps the feeling of warmth or coolness, of heaviness or lightness, the feeling of tension or ease, without changing anything, without thinking, simply welcoming the sensations that are present as they are. Now, identify one sensation, one feeling in particular. What are you sensing and where in your body? Do you feel it? Breathing here. Locate now the opposite sensation. If you were sensing warmth, find coolness somewhere. If you were sensing heaviness, find lightness. If you were sensing ease, then sense tension. Without going into thinking, just sensing. Come back to the original sensation, the original location, and then feel its opposite again. Perhaps creating it for that sensation and locating where you hold that sensation in your body. Move back and forth now between these opposite sensations. Breathing and sensing one sensation in your body and then its opposite also in your body. When it feels right, welcome both sensations, welcome the opposites at the same time. Breathing and experiencing how this affects your entire body and mind, holding space for these opposite sensations, not with thinking, just sensing, just experiencing. Breathing here. Feel yourself as the observer of all these sensations that come and go in your body, in your mind. Observing without trying to change anything. Everything just as it is. Now, welcome an emotion that's present in your body, or recall an emotion that you're working with in your life currently. If no emotion is present, be with what's most calling your attention right now, whether it's an emotion or perhaps another sensation. And remember, you can always return to the safe haven of your inner resource whenever you feel the need to take a momentary time out to feel secure, to feel loved, to feel at ease. Breathing in your body. If an emotion is present, where and how do you feel it in your body? Are there thoughts or images that accompany this emotion? Welcome your experience just as it is, without judging, without trying to change it. Just breathing and being with this emotion that has arisen in your awareness of your body. Welcome your experience just as it is, without judgment. And if it feels right, inquire of this emotion as to what it wants, what it needs, and any actions it's asking of you to take in your life. Breathing and allowing this experience. Remember, you can return to your inner resource, to your sanctuary at any time. Being with this emotion that has arisen to your attention. Now, locate an opposite emotion. Where and how do you experience this opposite emotion in your body? And if it isn't immediately present, perhaps recall a memory or an experience that invites this opposite of emotion more fully into the experience of your body. Breathing here, identify and locate the opposite emotion in your body, just with awareness, without judgment, without thinking. And when it feels right, move back and forth between the two emotions, experiencing first the one emotion that was obvious and present, and then at your own pace, move to its opposite that you found or created or called up or invited in, and sense how welcoming each emotion affects your body and your mind. Breathing here, allowing, appreciating, observing, without judgment, without thinking. Sense both emotions now at the same time. Locate the emotions in your body and experience how this affects your entire body and mind, holding space for both emotions, the opposites, at the same time in your awareness. As you're sensing either or both of these emotions, take time to also welcome in the felt sense of your inner resource. This feeling of security, of grounding, of well-being, of love, of peace. Go back and forth between welcoming and feeling your inner resource, and then feeling any emotion that's present in your body. Breathing here. Sense how you are the observer of all that's present, affirming to yourself, I am aware and awake, resting at ease, practicing iRest, Yoga Nidra. Being here. Breathing. Bring attention now to sensations of joy or happiness in your body, or recall a memory of a particular person, animal, place, or circumstance that invites the sensation of joy or happiness into your body. Experience this feeling of joy or happiness expanding throughout your entire body right now. Breathing and allowing every cell in your body to welcome its natural feeling of joy and happiness. Perhaps allowing an inner smile or an actual smile to radiate from your heart, to show on your face, to be in your countenance. Allowing this radiating joy or happiness throughout your body, face, torso, arms, legs. Your entire body alive with this feeling of joy or happiness. Being here, breathing in your joy, your happiness. creating this feeling from memory, from experience, from someone, from someplace, allowing this sensation and energy of joy or happiness into your body, and feeling what it feels like to have joy or happiness. If it feels right, take a few moments while sensing joy or happiness to welcome in the felt sense of your inner resource. That space of feeling secure, of feeling at peace, feeling loved, feeling at ease. Breathing here. Note how you're the observer of all that's now present in your awareness. Awake and aware, aware of the sensations in your body, the sensations in the world around you, the emotions and thoughts, the awareness of joy or happiness in your body. Affirming to yourself, I am aware and awake, practicing iRest at ease, allowing this here. Now set aside thinking and allow yourself as an observer to dissolve into the feeling of simply being, with nothing else to do right now, nowhere else to be, just the delightful feeling of being right here in your body, in your comfortable space. Note how your aware of being is arising in your awareness. Allow yourself to just dissolve into being awareness. All sense of separation dissolving, being here with everything coming and going, just breathing and feeling yourself as the spacious openness of awareness, of being. Breathing into your front, your back, your left side, your right side, your inside, your outside, your formless, undeniable presence of your being. Rest here. Breathing, rest here, feeling your wholeness with all of life. Awake, aware, at ease, everything just as it is, sensing your non-separate wholeness connected to yourself, connected to the community, connected to the world around you and to all of life. Affirm your intention and give yourself completely to being here, surrendering right now. Breathing and allowing this being awareness. Rest here. Take a few moments, perhaps, to return to your inner resource. Bring in, welcome that feeling of being grounded, of being secure, of being loved, of being at ease. Breathe. Take a few moments and welcome in the feeling of gratitude for taking this time to experience your innate wholeness, your health, your resilience, and well-being. Gratitude for taking time for your self-care, for practicing iRest Yoga Nidra. Affirm to yourself as you begin moving and wiggling and adjusting and returning to this practice, to this space now, with awareness of the outer world, recalling that felt sense of your underlying, non-separate, complete wholeness. Celebrate yourself as an exquisite and unique expression of life. As you're ready, open and close your eyes now a few times, feeling your wholeness and affirming once again your well-being. This practice of iRest has ended. Breathe and recall your heartfelt mission, that felt sense of life living you with purpose, meaning, and value. Affirm any intentions that you had at the beginning of practice and that perhaps you wish to take with you as you get up now and move back into your daily life. That support in realizing and living your heartfelt mission. Affirm to yourself the truth that in every moment you always have within you the perfect response to each situation, to each demanding circumstance of life as you sense your body and the environment and sounds around you, the people, the community. Imagine going about your day, all the while awake and aware as your undivided wholeness in all of life unfolds. Take your time with a few breaths here. Transition back into waking life. Bring your body back to its natural state of eyes open, wakeful presence, attentive, awake, aware of your surroundings. Come back here now to AARP Florida, to this lovely practice of iRest Yoga Nidra, which you have completed. We spent about 35 minutes in the actual meditation, which is really good, really nourishing for all of you, for everyone, for anyone. And in celebration, the train is blowing its whistle in the distance if my microphone is picking it up. So I am grateful to you for taking this time for yourself, for joining us in AARP Florida programming, for joining me, Sonia Quijada with Q Wellness, for practicing iRest, and for experiencing your true health, your resilience, your well-being, and all of life. And I leave you with this loving kindness meta blessing. May we all be safe. May we be healthy. May we be at peace. May we be happy. May we be of goodness and service to others. May we know the beauty of our own true hearts. And may we have the courage to make the world a better place. Until next time, thank you. And be sure to tune in. Find us where Michelle directs you to the AARP Florida YouTube channel, to this Facebook page, and please follow us with our future events and programming. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sonia. That was beautiful. I feel relaxed. I feel so much better than I did walking into this. It's been a rough day, and I feel so much better. Thank you. As Sonia mentioned, AARP has a calendar full of virtual events for every interest. We hope you'll join us again at the AARP Florida Facebook page or our virtual library at the AARP YouTube page. Have a wonderful evening again, Sonia, and to everyone, thank you for joining us. We look forward to connecting with you again. Namaste.